I moved to the city last fall after landing a marketing internship I couldn't afford to turn down. Rent was ridiculous, and I barely had time to breathe between shifts. So when I saw the listing for a studio on 91st Street that was hundreds cheaper than anything else nearby, I didn't hesitate. It was small but clean. 3rd floor walk up, no elevator. The landlord, Mr. Salter, was a ghost. He just emailed me a lease and said the keys were taped under the fire extinguisher. No tour. No welcome. The place smelled faintly like bleach and old wood, like someone had cleaned in a hurry. But I didn't care. It was mine. Also, I thought. The first night, I barely slept. I figured it was city noise, honking cars, foot traffic, maybe the radiator acting up. But just after 2 a.m., I woke up certain I'd heard whispering, faint, just a few words, indistinct. I sat up and listened. Nothing. The next night, same thing, but this time it was clearer, a voice, not speaking to me exactly, but close, like someone having a hushed conversation just on the other side of the wall. I pressed my ear to the left wall, the one that bordered the hallway. Why are they here? A pause, then quieter. They shouldn't be. This is still my place. My heart raced. I knocked hard, 3 sharp raps, silence. Then, a slow, dragging sound like someone retreating. The next morning, I asked the neighbor across the hall, a guy named Peter, if anyone else shared my apartment wall. Nah, your unit's next to the stairwell. He said, no one's lived below you in months either. Just you, man. I tried to laugh it off. That night, I stayed up, no music, no shows, just sitting on my bed, watching the walls. At 2:18 a.m., the whispering returned. This time, the voice was angrier, rambling, muttering. Stole it, took my place, crawled in like a rat. I stood and shouted, shut up. You're not supposed to be here. There was a long pause. Then, from behind the wall, that's not where I live anymore. But the voice didn't come from the wall. It came from behind me. I spun around, nothing there. The closet was open, empty. The door was still locked. Every light in the apartment blazed to life, and I didn't sleep again. I emailed Mr. Salter, finally demanding to know who lived here before me. No reply. So I did what I should have done before moving in. I googled the address. 3 years ago, the guy who lived in my unit, a young writer, had gone missing. No forced entry. No witnesses. The building was old and had bad security, so police assumed he left voluntarily. But his laptop, wallet, and keys were all still in the apartment. No body was ever found. Just gone. That night, I heard the voice again, louder, closer. Get out. You're rotting the walls. You're not supposed to be here. I snapped. Then come out and do something about it. There was silence. Then my closet door creaked open. I hadn't touched it. I picked up my phone, turned on the flashlight, and stepped toward it. The beam wobbled with my shaking hand. Empty. Just old paint and my clothes. But something scraped the inside wall, a dry, fingernail-like sound. I pressed my palm to the back panel and felt a small gap, a seam. I pushed. With a groan, a narrow portion of the wall gave way. Not much, just enough to see into a crawl space. And in that darkness, I saw eyes. Wide, bloodshot, staring straight at me. I screamed and slammed the panel shut. Called the cops. When they arrived, they opened it fully and found nothing. Just a dusty, cobweb crawl space. No signs anyone's been in here, the officer said. Probably a rodent scratching around. You sure about the eyes? I know what I saw. They didn't believe me. Left a card in case anything else came up. I didn't sleep at all. At 12 a.m., my lights flickered. The whisper came again from every direction. You opened the wall. That means you know now. I threw my stuff in a duffel bag and bolted. Slept on Peter's couch that night, even though he looked at me like I was losing it. The next day, I emailed Mr. Salter again. This time, he replied. Just one line. Don't open things you don't intend to close. I moved out the following week. A month later, I passed the building on the way to an interview. Couldn't help but look up. Someone was staring out the window of my old apartment. Same blank, bloodshot eyes. Only now they were smiling.